old ways, stealing cattle, bribing dukes and lords. And given how small Tyndrum is, it is surprising to know that it has two train stations. They have Upper Tyndrum and Lower Tyndrum. So that's us basically drove through the whole lot of Tyndrum. It is that small.
That's Tyndrum.
The Highlands and the mountains up here in Scotland that will start formed the mountain range in there, and then when Pangaea split off, the mountain range then went on to create the Appalachian Mountains, the Atlas Mountains, and the Scottish Highlands. These are the same mountains that you'll see in the Appalachians, but ours are just a little bit smaller. Towards the right hand side, looking to the right hand side, you will see hikers who are partaking in the West Highland Way. So, still have a fair few miles to go, but most of them are doing it properly. The right hand side, that bridge that we can see is the bridge they used in Prisoner of Azkaban when the Dementors stopped the train. Yep. Some of the Scots decided that they were going to strip his lake title of loch and just keep it as a lake. Look down to the right hand side, you'll start to see the King's House Hotel. The newer building, the bigger one, was recently built in about 2018 or 2019 I believe, after the older hotel, the little white building you can see, was condemned. And it is said that the lady who owned the hotel originally still stays on that land, even though the hotel is now owned by Stella Artois. Say she was just too stubborn to move, or she liked the area too much. past and very brutal, as it was once home to a very brutal massacre. The massacre of the Clan MacDonald. So, back in 1692, or about December 1691, King William III, or King William of Orange, wanted all of the Scottish clans to sign a peace treaty of allegiance towards him, so that we would not rebel against him. So the peace treaty had to be signed by January 1st, 1692. The Clan MacDonald only found out about this a few days before the deadline, so their clan chief set out to Fort William to sign the peace treaty, but the person who was meant to be there to oversee the peace treaty signature was on holiday. So they told the clan chief, well, if you want to sign it, you can go to Inverary, but that's another 60 miles. So the clan chief, well, he had no other choice. So he had to set out in the treacherous weather. Eventually got to Inverary on the 6th of January 1692 and signed the peace treaty. But word had already made it to King William that the peace treaty was not signed by Clan MacDonald in time. So he reached out to some of his government soldiers, or Clan Campbell as they might be known, and asked, can you do me a favour? Go and massacre every man under the age of 70 in Clan MacDonald. So they did. They set out at the start of February to go and meet Clan MacDonald. But at that time, there was a thing called Highland hospitality, that even if your worst enemy came to your door in a bad storm, then you had to welcome them in. So, for 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks, Clan Campbell, Clan MacDonald partied, drank, ate, told stories, were like friends. Until on February 13th, 1692, Clan Campbell awoke during the middle of the night, and that's when the massacre started. Every man under the age of 70, and it's estimated about 38 men, women and children were massacred on that day. Some of them managed to escape the village, but they later succumbed to the elements. So, still to this day, in Glencoe, the village we will pass through later on, they do not like the surname Campbell. So much so that a woman with the surname Campbell tried to get a job, either in a local pub or a local hotel, but when they found out her last name was Campbell, they denied her the job. They did not tell her that was the reason why, just said she wasn't fit for the job. She tried to appeal it. Unfortunately, she lost that appeal. Some pubs and hotels do still have plaques on the wall saying no Campbells allowed. Talk about holding a grudge. There are names for the three sisters as well. We have Hope, Faith and Charity. They do have Gaelic names, but I will not pronounce them. I will not butcher them for you. You're bigger than me, you win. The busker might be out again this morning. He does play bagpipes. I'll just be stopping right now. Bus parking only, but yeah, we have cars, vans and everything else parked here.
Yeah. People hiking, look down there. Oh, there's the bike park.
that's in the Glencoe Inn that still has a sign saying no Campbells.
Ti arriva però paghi.
No, dico però le persone prendono la linea.
Non gli devi rispondere.
And if we can see the island out on the water, it said that the victims of the Glencoe massacre are buried out on the island. Yes, the McDonald's were massacred. I believe there are a couple of other clans buried out there, but mostly the McDonald's. And if we can see the pier off in the bit of the water, that is where they train the deep sea divers who go off on to work on the North Shore and the oil rigs. Said to be one of the most dangerous and deadliest jobs in Scotland. But when you're paid £250,000 a year, I think it might be worth it.
I'm gonna try it.
Nah, I like this too much. I enjoy meeting new people every day. And annoying you with all my bad jokes. Side, you see the bit of the rock wall, that is where the fort once stood. Just over there, just in front of us. Where the man looks like he's contemplating life and whether he's going to jump off or not.
I don't think he'd die.
No, but a broken ankle might do him. Stopping again just shortly at the Ben Nevis Centre. This is where the souvenir gift shop is. The restrooms are also available should you need them. As after this it's about an hour's drive up to Fort Augustus. And the cafe is also open if you wish for a snack or something to eat just now if you're hungry.
So we are in Fort William for a stop. So we stopped here for around 30 minutes. And I got myself a cup of tea and Scottish shortbread. Walcott shortbread. So that's the shop where we stopped.